Hey, what's going on YouTube? Indiana James here. I know that I've been gone for a while, but yeah, we are going to go over some World of Warcraft news today. I'm going to go over my gaming chair. I know some people asked about it. And anyway, we're going to go into the news first. Majority of add-on changes finalized for midnight pre-patch whitelisted spells detailed. These newly whitelisted spells are broken into two categories, with some being flagged to show their cooldowns and others having all their data visible. While all players can benefit from more easily customizing their dragon riding abilities, shared cooldowns, change to Maelstrom Weapon, and Void Metamorphosis, information fills a critical informational hole for those specialization. I don't use dragon riding, so yeah, I want to just hover. I want to be able to hover. I don't know why Blizzard went and did this whole dragon riding thing. It's garbage. It's kind of like Blizzard's forced uh, view on flying. Well, we don't want everybody to fly over everything, so we're going to remove it, and then they go back because they lost the millions of players, and then they're like, "Oh, you can have it." After Pathfinder, and then that was garbage in Legion. Um, anyway, I'll get into that in a little bit. Anyway, Blizzard released a list of whitelisted spells with the API changes so that the majority of future add-on changes will be going into patch 4.0.1 instead. So Blizzard has gone back on what they said they were going to do, which is blow up everything automatically. And then first they said they're going to do it in increments, and then they said they're just going to blow it up. And now they're kind of going back into the increments thing. So they're doing some now, and then into pre-patch it will blow up everything. But considering it's 2026, the 2nd of January, shouldn't be very long. Um, the critical piece of information in this release is that the majority of future add-on changes beyond those outlined below will be going into patch 12.0.1, which launches a few weeks after the pre-patch. This means that players may need to find some creative solutions for issues not yet addressed as they're customize their user interface. Though the pre-patch is generally the best time for this transition, as players also adjust to class spec and game-wide changes. If you hear WoW in the background, it's just because I'm moving my character around and checking the guild real quick. Working out cool. Talking to friends. All right. Via WoW UI Dev Discord, Blizzard again this week. First PTR build for Midnight went up. PTR is now 12.0.0. Our remaining beta builds are 12.0.1. What are the changes that are on the PTR one that were not in beta 5? So let's get into this real quick. Whitelisted select spells. So global the GCD dummy, Swift Flight, Lightning Rush, Whirlwind Surge, Aerial Halt. Hi Juliet. Come on. Come on, you want to come up here? Be in the video? No. I guess these are all a second win. I think these are all um flying. The following supposed to be flagged as not having a non-secret aura data. Through the skies, maelstrom weapon, blah blah blah. Combat res, cooldowns. All combat res spells now have non-secret cooldowns. That's cool. Reload UI and secrets. We have fixed the issue where secret values were made non-secret following a reload UI. Okay. Hey, get out of there. What are you doing? Stupid. What are you doing, Juliet? My cat's a spaz. Removing old duration APIs. We have removed the following API. Add-ons should use the new duration object type instead from now on. Action bar cooldown remaining Get spell cooldown remaining auras, get aura duration. Duration, object utilities, and generic boolean to cooldown to color APIs. So it looks like they've gone back on their hardcore hammer on um, add-ons. Cool. New profession titles in Midnight. Profession titles. This is cool. Blizzard add new titles to professions in Midnight. Completing 2 achievements per profession will unlock a new Thalassian profession title for your characters. um, each profession has a title in Midnight, all formatted Thalassian X, Alchemist, Blacksmith, Enchanter, Engineer, Herbalist. I don't know anyone wanted any of those titles, but okay. Must complete each of the professions dedicated to craft achievement. For instance, skinning at midnight, skinning on demand. The achievement requires you to reach max level in that profession for their midnight category and complete 50 crafting orders or 4 profession weekly quests for gathering. Okay. Um, for instance, inscription requires you to complete 100 skill points in midnight inscription and fulfill 50 midnight crafting orders. That's cool if you're into showing that. I'm not sure that I'm going to be interested in that. Again, I have on my character right now looking at it. I'm looking at my professions right now while you guys are there. I have blacksmithing on my hunter and mining. And I got blacksmithing for Pandaria so I can and classic so I could get housing decor that I wanted. Okay, anyway, that's interesting. I think that's cool. It's nice to see a little nod to professions. That's fine. All right. Fully functioning house mailboxes. So that's cool. As shared by Persephone Persephonai, whatever. On Twitter confirmed this official World of Warcraft account mailbox decor is becoming fully functional. Let's see, life-changing housing update. So, in addition to the Thunder Totem mailbox, there are several other pieces of postal pickup locations at our decor database, offering several stylish ways to. What is that? That's cool. I think I'd want that one most of everything. I mean, it looks interesting. That looks kind of ugly. Oh, that's cute. Let me guess. That's the Gilneas mailbox. I'm going to this cool portal. Northrend enchanting? Ugh, crap. Okay. Well, that's cool. I like that one. None of those look Pandaren. I think I'll just either get the portal one or leave it alone and not get any. Because this one, yeah. Okay. Yay for having mailboxes. New house levels and rewards data mined, increased decor budget, and medium-sized exteriors. With housing being all the craze on live servers right now, it seems that Blizzard isn't quite done with this feature for Midnight. We data mine brand new housing levels with rewards that expand decor budgets, introduce new medium-sized house exteriors. Medium-sized houses exteriors. Let's see. Level 7 is room and decor placement and budget bonuses. You may now use medium-sized house exteriors for your house. Okay. This change might mean that new exterior exclusive decor options to make decor larger when used in, in exteriors, meaning you wouldn't need to use all of your budget in rocks when building a cave, for instance. However, this is perspective. That's cool. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm only level like 4, actually. I'm gonna go look. Oh, I'm level 3. I'm not even level 4. Um, yeah, I'm level 3. And that's fine if if that's the case. All right, going into Midnight Pre-Patch Vendor Rewards, Silver Moon Decor, Ketchup Gear, and more. Midnight's Pre-Patch event in the Twilight Highlands comes with a number of limited time rewards, including Silver Moon themed housing decor, Twilight cultist transmog items, and Ketchup Gear for all. Hmm. Let's see, the pre-patch of Midnight centers around the rebirth of the Twilight's Hammer cult in the Twilight's Blade and follows the Blood Elves and Void Elves as they investigate this cult activity. After a brief introduction quest line, which is this, the Cult Within. Um, I'll click on that in a minute. Players will be able to complete various weeklies, and world quests to earn Twilight's Blade insignias, the main currency for the pre-patch event. Currently, the sources include I'm not saying use gold, but we have way too many different currencies in this game already. Okay, way too many. And if these are limited time, does that mean when the situation ends, do we just lose all our Twilight's Blade insignias? So they can be turned into the new base camp zone where materialist Ophanel and armor Kalanovan wait to exchange your currency rewards. You can purchase a number of cosmetic items from this dude, each costing a range of these things. So here's a cool wooden silver moon chair, 50. Here's a winged chase. So that chase lounge is something you lay on when you're trying to talk to your therapist. Some gross elven candelabra thingies. Nasty looking mounts. Oh, that's a battle pet. So this is a mount. Cost 100 of these tokens. And it looks like a. Well, it looks gross. I wouldn't have it. A little battle pet guy, Radar. Scruff. Why do they ruin stuff with a freaking ugly helmet? It's one reason why I don't like the big blizzard bear. He has those goggles on and his teeth are all yellow and gross. Emerald Sporebit. Okay. Ensemble well-worn cultist attire. So if you want to look like a wannabe He-Man type dude, you can do that. Let's see. Armaments. Of course, they make the bow look retarded. Okay. Gun even looks worse than. Oh, God, it's like they can't think up cool guns for anybody, you know? Ketchup gear. I have an item level 400. Cloth set, leather set, mail set. Looks like garbage. The leather set looks stupid too. They have a freaking Defias mask on and shit. Plate set, mail set. Okay. Well, it's interesting if you guys want to go there and get some of this crap. Nothing popped out at me. The mount is gross. The freaking elven uh talk to your therapist thing. The lounge looks dumb. The chair is gross with the I'm not interested in that, but okay. All right. Midnight pre-patch on the horizon. Oh, I was gonna click on that thing for you guys, wasn't I? A brief introductory quest line. The Cult Within, Midnight pre-patch rewards and playthrough. Let me open that in a new tab so I can because I'm gonna link these for you guys too. Story spoilers. The Midnight pre-patch brings us to the Twilight Highlands to investigate rising cult activity. Warning: Midnight spoilers in this post. Players who complete the quest line will receive 2 rewards: completing the quest Cult It Out is Twilight Tabard, which is nasty looking. Completing the Culted Out also grants definitely not a cultist title. I just stick with the insane. So they started differently between the two factions for Horde. Um, Grandmaster Ramath in the Cleft of Shadows and Orgrimmar, and Alliance is Umbric, Magister Umbric to Old Town and Stormwind. For both sides, there are rumors swirling about the resurgence of Twilight cultists. And the cities who are taking advantage of the Radiant Song to recruit new members. I'm not going to read that, right? I don't want to ruin it for myself either. Exploring their respective capital districts, players speak to suspicious citizens, many of whom speak of a promise of dark power after determining who the cultist um, versus to a regular citizen. After determining who is a cultist versus a regular citizen, we return to the guy that we got the quest from. The Twilight Cult is back. Great. Um, they agree to work together, converging at a camp in the Twilight Highlands. So there we are. We have a Horde and Alliance camp. Um, cool. The camp acts as the base of operations for the pre-patch event containing Blood Elf and Void Elf characters. With the two factions converging, we were asked by these two dudes to infiltrate that. We have to learn more about their armies before we leave. The two bicker about the merits of practicing void magic. Um, in the nearby town of Dunwold, we find a small army of Twilight acolytes in the midst of training. We kill them, we get a disguise, and we meet Master of Acolytes, Gel Harrowtongue. Hi, Juliet. He instructs us to undergo acolyte training by assisting in ritual sparring and reading through their sermons. Okay. So talk to Jesus and learn our sermons. All right. Bad joke. All right. Uh, Again, I'm not reading all this stuff because I don't want to ruin it. Okay, so once the training is done, they're sent to a nearby cellar. You hear the sermon of the new leader, an ogre guy, which is named Mordun. While his image speaks, they gather cultists. They about their newfound alliance with Zalatath. We set up a trap to cause their rituals to backfire and kill everybody. Great. Great. Just gonna kill everybody. Upon leaving, they join they are joined by Umbric in a much simpler task: kill all the cultists in the area. While he heads back to camp, we pick town clean, including our mentor Gel Harota. So you kill everybody. World quest and rare unlock. Completing the quest line will also unlock new world quests and rare and world. Oh my God! Completing this quest line will also unlock new world quests and rare in the Twilight Highlands for the duration of the pre-patch. Completing them gives you the Twilight's Blade insignia, which can be turned in back at the camp for mounts, pets, and housing, which are all ugly. All right, that's cool. Next is weekly pre-patch on the horizon. Festival of Wintervale and more. So again, this is 13 days. I was okay. We know about the okay. Um, let's see. The first Shadows of the Veil Fall upon Azeroth update goes live on January 20th, which is 18 days from now. New race class combination: Void Elf Demon Hunters. Transmog updates: player versus player training grounds, housing early access, pre-expansion event, and the Winds of Mysterious Fortune returns. Of course, when they did the Wintervale thing, It ended today. Initial holiday request can be found in Orgrimmar Ironforge. I'm sorry, but Wintervale pissed me off, and I will show you why in a little bit. Read more about the Festival of Fun, blah blah blah. Gear for the holidays and big savings. So 50% off Shaw Increase updates. This is all stuff on the shop. 33% off on select game services, 50% off on a wide variety of pets, mounts, toys, transmog. The only cool thing on that list that I see is the cat, which is right here with my cursor, and this cool looking cat thing here. Everything else looks like garbage. But I wouldn't use any of this stuff because now that I have mounts with vendors, mailbox, and auction, the only thing I'll use now, other than those, when walking around, is flying mounts because none of them have that stuff. Brave the Frozen Frontier with the new Snowbound Drestavar pack. It's available limited time. A bundle available through February 25th. Visit the shop. Let's go visit the shop and look and see what that is. Maybe, hopefully, it goes to whatever. Yep, it does. All right, $25, and you get this cool reindeer looking moose and some weird looking transmog. Of course, it won't show me. It won't let me like click on it or anything. That's like stupid, but okay. All right, so that's it for the news. um, Interesting. Let us adventure alongside you in the regal and regale you with tales of valor. Okay, interesting. All right, so yeah, not much, sadly. Anyway, so the gaming chair that I use is going to be this. It's called the Respawn 900. Now, I was looking at getting a regular gaming chair, but I just it was pretty interesting that um, they make this. I did get the gray fabric. Here's the white one, the blue, the gray. Look at that one. They look all leathery. They look all that leather stuff that all the gaming chairs are made of. But this is like fabric, and it actually is really freaking comfortable. The only problem is this. I don't know if you guys can hear the squeaking. I'm making a video. What's up? I'm making a video. What's up? Mm. Uh-huh. Yeah. No. No. Yeah, because I'm getting another fan, so don't worry about that. Well, yes, sadly, everybody knows my mother lives with me. My father did pass away, and so me and my family take care of her. So anyway, back to the Respawn 900. When I bought the Respawn 900, it was much more expensive than this right now. I think it was like $100 more or so. But headrest, pillows, cool. Recline. The footrest does go up, but I never use it. 365-degree independent recline with tilt tension for max control. It does swivel all the way around. My main like about this chair is the bottom. I and I don't think I can get. Oh, I can. Wow, that that is so cool. Not to have rollers on the chair. I really love that feature. Yes, it makes it harder to move. It's actually not that bad, but it is able to sit there. You don't have to worry about it rolling out from under you or anything. Um, And this is the Respawn 900. I don't know if they've made a better one now because I got this like damn almost a year ago. I don't know if they have any more. All right, so they have the 800. Um, they didn't have, so this is like the same material that mine's made out of, except my armrests are huge. Like I even have a cup holder. I mean, honestly, it is the coolest chair. It really is. I'm gonna get up from it and let you guys see a little bit of it. At least try to let you guys. And it does squeak. It does squeak. There's the chair. It is a cool chair. I will say that. Hey, Juliet, want to come sit with me? Oh, that's my girl. That's my girl. Look at that. Say hello to the group. Say hello to YouTube. This is my cat. Her name's Juliet. She hates hanging out. She loves the chair as well. Oh, Juliet, poor thing. No, 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 don't get up there. No, don't get up there. Go down that way. Go down that way. Oof, fluffykins. Anyway, again, it does make a lot of noise. That's the only bad part about the chair. But um, going back to it real quick, the rests for your arms are freaking amazing. Um, the cup holder's cool. It is kind of. I'm going to show you guys a cup if I can in the cup holder. Oh, right there. It is pretty cool. This is a large cup from my store. Shout out to Scooters in Hurricane Utah. Um, I don't really use the cup holder for anything, but like I put my phone in it sometimes so I don't lose it. And I really think that it is a game changer. I mean, you spend a bunch of money on a chair, on like a gaming racing chair, DX Racer, and other things that are five, six, seven, $800, in some cases $1,000, and they feel okay. But after a couple years, man, they start to wear. And I've had this for like almost a year, and there's no fraying on it. There's no issues with it. Now we're gonna get down to the specs here real quick. Weight capacity is 275 pounds. I'm nowhere near that. I know that some people need a bigger chair, like a bigger type of chair. Um, oh, they have a desk now too. That's cool. I'm trying to find you guys. These are all their different types of chairs, like gaming type chairs. Let's go to this and see if any of them have a. That's a cool looking one. This is a Respawn 110 Pro. Weight capacity is 275. I'm not sure. Okay, so I guess it has like a lift up thing, so it's kind of like my chair, maybe. Yeah, it kind of like folds up. Okay, I mean, if you're into that and you like rollers, but again, I saw that and I didn't want rollers. Um, that's a nasty looking chair. Don't think they have any chairs for like much bigger people. I was hoping maybe this was. N- No, I think they're all 275. So if you need like a chair and you're like 280 pounds, 300 pounds, maybe these aren't best for you. I know that there is no way I'm ever going to hit 275. So I don't have to worry about that. But anyway, again, the only issue with mine is it squeaks. Sorry about that. Oh, you guys caught me sneezing. But yeah, it is honestly, this is the most comfortable chair. Again, squeaky as hell, but not. I don't think it's something that I wouldn't be able to fix. So anyway, enough about the chair. Anyway, that's the majority of the WoW news the past 13 days. So I know that the pre-patch hits on the 20th, and so my thing is, if you are going to be here for the pre-patch, then that's in like 18 days. I'm actually going to go look on my phone and see when I work, because it'd be cool if I could have the pre-patch days off. But just give me a second here and I'll let you guys know. Ugh. All right. 18. Oh, 20th. That's a Tuesday. So I don't work on Tuesday and the pre-patch day. I do work the next 2 days after, and then I have that weekend off. So yeah, hopefully they have the patch up and running. All right, guys, that's it for me today. I'm not sure if I will be. Um, I'm not sure if I will be able to play much. A shout out to Games Workshop. A couple people told us about this game. It's called Warhammer, and so we bought some of those. I'm not going to get into the whole painting thing and show you guys in little figures and stuff, because it's just not something with that I don't want. I'm This is mainly a World of Warcraft channel. I don't want it to be like a World of Warcraft and review channel. Okay, so I don't want to get into too many different things. Why does my hair look funny? On my channel. But we are starting to play that. So, all right, guys, I will let you guys go. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Let me know if there's anything I can do better. If I missed anything, let me know.